This is just a sample of the audiobook. To get the complete audiobook, access the link posted in the first comment.
The Necessary Aptitude, written and read by Pam Ayres. Part 1, Chapter 1, Our Family. I was born in March 1947 into a time of great hardship for the population of Britain. The snowiest winter of the 20th century was drawing to a close and would be followed by a colossal and devastating thaw. The country was mired in the aftermath of war, all essential items were rationed, and I wonder how much enthusiasm Mum was able to muster when presented with a sixth child to join the swelling ranks of the Ayreses. Nurse Speed was our local midwife. She drove a smoke-grey Morris Minor and had struggled through ferocious weather to reach Mum for the birth. Although her manner seemed terse and clipped, the mothers of the village regarded her very highly. Nurse Speed saw the true lot of the village wives, the unalleviated pain of their childbirth, the huge, exhausting families. Mum's name was Phyllis Evelyn Ayres. She was dark-haired, slim, attractive and unassuming. We could not have had a better mother. She defended us, comforted us, and was always on our side. Hers was a difficult marriage, but she said, the kids made up for all that. She was born in the hamlet of Barking, then in Berkshire. It was a quiet, out-of-the-way place made up of farms and cottages encircling a huge green. Mum grew up there in a stone cottage with her 4 brothers and widowed mother, Florence. In later years, by shocking contrast, Fuller's Earth was discovered under the ground, and a vast, open-cast mine yawned across the green fields. Mum was clever at school, particularly English, and received the offer of a scholarship to the local grammar school. Family circumstances made the notion laughable. She was a clear-sighted, ambitious person who saved up diligently for one of the new bikes then appearing on the roads and byways. Later, she worked as a domestic servant in Cromwell Road, London, a setting as removed from Barking as the far side of the moon. Her independence was cut short when she became pregnant by my father and was hastily married in a sad, anonymous church in Oxford. The attaching shame at that time was such that in our home their wedding anniversary was never mentioned or celebrated in any way. Thus, the 6 of us acquired our marvellous mother, and we all loved her dearly. My father was Stanley William Ayres, the only son of Ada and William Ayres of the Common, Uffington. They also had a daughter, Dorothy, who sported an abundance of beautiful fair hair. The family lived in a thatched cottage with a red brick path, and alongside it, in a blaze of orange, grew the spotty, fat-lipped flowers my granny called monkey musk. Dad was a treasured son, and in surviving baby photographs he is exquisitely dressed in the bonnets and sailor suits of the time. He looks like a royal baby. As a youth, by claiming to be older than his years, he joined the Grenadier Guards and in time became a sergeant. Nicknamed Lou after the American film star Lou Ayres, who appeared in All Quiet on the Western Front, Dad saw years of heavy conflict. After evacuation from Dunkirk, he fought in Belgium, France and Germany, and finally was sent to Nuremberg during the war trials of 1945 and 6, which he detested. He held Winston Churchill in the highest esteem. Dad was a tall man with startlingly blue eyes and fantastic tattoos on his shoulders and upper arms. I found the inky red and blue decorations fascinating. He had several, including a stylized exploding grenade, a dagger, the head of a bearskin-clad grenadier, and a pennant bearing the word Mother. He always maintained a stark army haircut and narrow moustache. Though immensely strong, hard and tough, on the day our dog was run over, he turned away from me to conceal his tears. After leaving the army, he worked for over 40 years as a linesman for the Southern Electricity Board, and his working attire never varied from navy blue overalls and a dark berry narrowly hemmed with black leather. Possessed of a dry, outstanding sense of humour, he also had a terrifying, explosive temper.